finally. No, that's not a random person. So that is Aiden's uncle. That is assigned to roll. No. Oh, you see. Hmm? Yeah. Alright, let me know when you're ready for start reading. Just one section of reading. Sure. Alright. Headphones.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Just look at that.
Wow. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. 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 Oh. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Howdy. Going good. How are you? Oh, expedition of firepower. I see. Doing great today. How are you, Kayemi? Say goodbye. First hit. Alright. Hit. Oh, too much hits now. Alright, let's see if we can find some quartz.
Oh. Hup. Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Actually, with all of these available, mercy hit just gets used.
Wow. Yep. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yep. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
You are. There we go. Good boy.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
Oh. Yeah. Hup. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
That's my pal. Over here.
Yeah. Oh. Hup. 와.
Sorry, Kiana. I got super distracted if you're still there.
Yoy. Yeah. 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 핫. 요이. 어. 오. 야. 아, 야. 야. 봇. 야. 오. 야. 와. 요이. 오. 야. 한. 흡. 와. 헙. 헛. 야. 헙. 야. 헙. 오. 야. 야. 오. 야이. 와. 오. 오. 헙. 홀. 헙. 야. 오. 헙. 야. 오. 헙. 오. 야. 야. 헙. 오. 오. 와. 오. 야. Yeah. Yeah. Hup. Yeah. Oh. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Yeah. Yup.
Or you gotta read in 3 minutes.
Yeah. Oh. Yup.
All right, we're at time. Yep, you can finish your wave.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Whoa. Wow. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh yeah, it's
Wow.
Ethan's kombucha taking. Take care of it when he gets back.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you have? It looks like your family's making like a stir fry yesterday.
Yeah.
Beaming berry? Huh. They didn't even know they had that flavor until now. Oh, that's funny. So they got dibs. so I finally have figured out the connection between these brown flatlands. Is it's literally communicating that they have ore just up here for you to build a place for. So that one has coal and so forth, so that's good. What I need right now is quartz. So I know. No. Like,
Yeah. Wah. Yeah.
grab some map.
Whoa. Yeah.
Gosh darn it. They both get defeated. Okay.
Whoa.
Buff balls.
Wah.
Here you. Oh, really? Oof.
Yeah. Wah. Yeah. Wah. Yup.
What is that?
Whoa. Yeah. 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 Oh. Wah. Oh. Wah. Yeah. Yup.
It's 4, right?
Yeah. Wow. Hup. Whoa. Yup. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Whoa. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Would I be fine here?
Wah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Wah. Yeah. Wah. Yeah. 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 Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Wah. Yeah. Wah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Wah. Yeah. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Yeah. 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 Oh. Wow. Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yep. You literally just spoke it and you just start shaking now. Like, what do I do? What do I do without my chat GPT? This society can't function anymore without chat GPT. Mm-hmm. Did you feel seen? Someone gets your experience? Yeah. Yeah. We need money for you to do things. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, here they are. Oh. Oh, they're getting like destroyed by Rexens. Oh, they're gonna attack me. They're like one of the hungriest cows. They eat humans for all the time. Oh yeah. Someone had that for me. Oh yeah. As I could use them for my base. And sometimes they have really good base skills. Mm-hmm. Look at it fly! Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
It's gonna fall down.
I'm waiting until I've already made it. I'm just waiting until I use all my rough ammo. Because ammo ain't cheap in this game yet. I have no idea.
Yeah.
A syndicate cleaner. What a name.
Oh.
Oh, he did it. Oh, it does. Like, it's legitimately flamethrower. I mean, getting hit by a tornado will do that sort of thing. Do what? Mm-hmm. Tupac. Berry plantation. Food. want to take a chance of getting hungry. I mean, they pretty much in this layabout because they're out of food. Alright, anything else this base
It won't
needs?
be.
Mm-hmm. Wall. Sort. First kindling. You know what?
Oh,
Or,
yeah, they're not even named this. Oh.
sure. Yep. Oh yeah. Hmm. Now, so we need. Can't make stuff. I mean, I already have the auto rifle. Again, I'm just waiting until I'm out. It takes rifle ammo. Okay. But I don't plan on having any files run, any humans run with me. So if you're not good for working at my base, then you're just not worth my time. Mhm. Mhm. Oh yeah.
Oh, wait.
Oh yeah. Am I being raided again? Oh, that's funny. I'm being raided again. Yeah. You got. Oh yeah. In 5 minutes, I'm gonna be charged again. Charged out again. Which.
Again.
I mean, they're all good. It's just like rock, paper, scissors. Okay, musclehead, chickens don't matter. Fighting, sheep don't matter anymore.
Why
I'm
would it
never.
matter?
I mean, early on, like, they're good little fighters. But now it's like they have been. And these guys are not worth. I want something that I can snipe from far away. I don't really care about spiders. I mean, I could have like up to 4, but I have a fishing pole and 2 gathering materials, so I'd rather just have 1. Huh? There's actually something I can get. Well, I mean, that's the whole point. Is, yeah. Alright, don't care about having you guys as fighters anymore. You're only worth it if you're at the base. Uh-huh.
Oh.
What's the actual event? Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, do you know there's a, I don't know, maybe you just want to stick to Roblox zombie games. And I was like, there's a good amount. There was like a free zombie game that was just really, like, that was free for a bit. But it's probably just that one you want to do. Yep. Not to ruin is the exception to your exceptions. Well, I mean, every time I level up a base, it goes up by 1. So it tells you what level of base I'm at. That's what I need quartz for. You have to meet certain requirements to level it up. That's how it works. I knew what, like, now I know there's a reason why I keep you around. For amazing ideas like that. Yep, don't care about these guys anymore. Oh. Now level. I'll just put my highest levels in the front. There is, like, they're on the way, there is supposedly messy. It's just... oh, man. See, that guy's, like, carrying around, like, a laser rifle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. You got fighting mechanics and basic mechanics, right? I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I know eventually I'll get some sort of amazing little laser cutter that can go through anything. I
Yeah.
guess that's later levels.
Oh.
They're humans. Humans already
Yeah.
like have a low rate of capturing.
Wah. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Wah. Oh.
There we go. Good. Oh. Okay. I mean, it's all a chance, so sure, but you know, it's like then saying every time you play GPO, you wasted your time playing GPO if you don't get anything. Fancy. Oh yeah. Yep. Mhm. Oh yeah. Wow, this- yeah. Hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
It even look like
That's funny. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That'd be funny. Mm-hmm. But you gotta first build it.
yeah, yes, yeah.
If you build it, go test it.
Not here. Like this. Okay, yeah. I think it.
Yeah.
That's safe.
Yep.
That's
Oh yeah.
oh,
It means yeah, it's a boss I captured.
kind of did like
Mm-hmm. Alright, only one heavyweight, so we got heavyweight forage. Okay, I only want one heavyweight first.
prototype now.
Yeah,
Happy.
pretty cool.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Mm-hmm. It's a what? What is that?
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Actually, it would. Ah.
Oh, yep.
No, actually, auto. That's stop. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a what? Not joking.
Mm-hmm. Know it. I like things that go squeaky. I don't know. No. Certainly answer to your question. Oh, yeah, of course. More defensive, but you don't want to get near. No, I think they'll be mindful of us.
I'm gonna get something for it. And I'm just gonna get it back. I'm for it.
Those were, yeah. I got two. Over here.
Okay. Is it
Makes you create meatballs, doesn't it? I don't remember him ever making lamb meatballs. Huh? So, yeah, no, that is Arabic. Like Arabic, you know. Oh my gosh. Gosh, cousin lazy of Hebrew. I don't know. My brain is not Aramaic. No. No, it's a cousin.
I don't know even the word.
Aramaic. Yeah. I thought I say Arabic. No, it's Aramaic.
That's 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, sadly, I don't understand Aramaic. We might. English is a pretty popular. It is English. I have no idea. Just like
I agree.
look all doesn't feel all grungy.
That's you can hit it with a hammer
There you go.
afterwards. Right?
It's always the best thing to do. Hit it with a hammer.
You can PC on right?
Nothing will go wrong. I don't know.
I moved the guy for 2. But I mean, if you actually got a real one, after
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm
Oh yeah. Okay, so now we just get a good kindling now. Really want to. Not selling. It's skills they use.
fire. Wait.
I mean, as humans, we can't take we can't stay like we can't.
X,
I don't think.
Xbox. Try some accents.
Hmm.
See, iPhone.
Oops.
Actually,
You can just tap my phone. All right, Deuteronomy chapter 19, how to make war or how to make war impractical. King Jesus, you are such a good God. We look to you and just declare allegiance to you. Thank you for your goodness. Thank you that today we can be part of systems that take care of our health. We can enjoy good beverage and time together. Just look to you, our good God. Amen. Deuteronomy chapter 19, chapter 20. Deuteronomy 19, 1-3 restates the rules about asylum cities in Numbers 35. You will not move your neighbor's boundary marker, which previous generations laid down in the property you receive in the country Yahweh your God is giving you to take possession of. One witness will not stand up against a person in connection with any waywardness or offense, with regard to an offense he commits. At the word of 2 or 3 witnesses, the statement will stand. If a criminal witness stands against a person to testify lies against him, 2 people who have the dispute will appear before Yahweh, before the priestly authorities who are there at that time. The authorities will investigate well. And if the false witness has testified falsehood against his brother, you will do to him as he intended to do against his brother and consume away the evil from your midst. And then now we got to think about during the time of Jesus, when the people who are committing false witness are the priests themselves. While the rest will hear and be afraid, and people will not ever again act in this evil way in your midst. Your eye will not pity life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot. When you go out to battle against your enemies and you see horses and chariots, and people bigger than you will not be afraid of them, because Yahweh your God, who brought you out from Egypt, will be with you. When you are drawing near the battle, the priest will come forward and speak to the people, and say to them, listen, Israel, you are drawing near the battle with your enemies today. You will not be faint-hearted. Do not be afraid. Do not panic. Do not be in dread of them, because Yahweh your God is going to be with you to battle with your enemies for you, to deliver you. Then the official will speak to the people. Who is the person who has built a new house and not dedicated it? He is to go and return to his home so that he does not die in battle and another person dedicate it. Who is the person who has planted a vineyard and not initiated it? He is to go and return to his home so that he does not die in battle and another person initiate it. Who is the person who has betrothed a woman and not married her? He is to go and return to his home so that he does not die in battle and another person marry her. The officials speak further to people and say, who is the person who is afraid and faint-hearted? He is to go and return to his home so that he does not make his brother's heart weaken like his. When the officials have finished speaking to the people, they are to appoint army commanders at the head of the people. When you draw near a city to do battle against it, you are to proclaim peace to it. In verse 11 to describe what is to happen if the city surrenders, and if it does not, distinguishes the treatment of the local peoples and Canaan, and forbids the destruction of fruit trees in the siege. So it's crazy. That seems counterproductive if you're making war. Don't you think? Like, allow people to say, I'm too afraid, or I just got married. Like, let them, like, which is, it's like, it has to be a complete trust in Yahweh to have such a system. There's only a mention of, like, maybe, like, Gideon practicing this on Yahweh's command. But, man, that is some good training to have absolute trust in the God of the Bible. You know, we could think about that with our biking project. Absolute trust in God in that process. When we think about getting jobs, absolute trust in God in that. And when we're absolutely trusting Him and proclaiming people to Him, you know, absolute trust in that. Because whose will is the best will? Last night at dinner, a friend of mine was hopping mad about a meeting she had attended the previous night. When an ex-Marine who had become a pacifist was lamenting the wrongness of the war in Afghanistan on the basis, she said, of a confused understanding of recent history and of U.S. policy and self-understanding. Not that I'm simply for our being at war in Afghanistan, she said. The situation, the background, and the policy just require a lot more understanding than this guy showed. One of my colleagues has a sticker on her door that reads, I guess when Jesus said we're to love our enemies, he probably meant we aren't to kill them. There is a place for such straightforward, no-nonsense statements and simple commitments that make a witness to the rest of us, as well as a role for people who let themselves be killed for these statements and commitments. But these differing perspectives need to be combined with insight into complexities and ambiguities. Numbers 20 to 21 and Deuteronomy 7 have already shown how the Torah recognizes that war is a complicated business. Deuteronomy 20 adds another angle, nearer to just war than to the other theological and ethical approaches to war that we noted in connection with Numbers 21. Though very distinctive, like the rest of the Bible, it takes war for granted as a facet of the way the world is and the way nations relate to one another. It is through war that nations such as Britain and the United States are what they are. Deuteronomy's aim is to constrain war. With some subtlety, it does that in revolutionary ways. It is the people as a whole, or at least the menfolk, who make war. They do not commission people who like fighting or have no jobs or prospects in life to fight on their behalf so that they can carry on with their ordinary lives. Essentially unaffected. Further, the people in charge of war making are not the generals but the priests and the community leaders. Indeed, the community leaders appoint the generals. When battle is imminent, the priests come and give the army a pep talk. When the community leaders come and give all sorts of people the opportunity to excuse themselves and go home, home building, development of the farm, marriage have priority over war. Anybody who's scared can go home too. On the other hand, the basis on which you decide whether you can undertake war is not whether you think you can win, it's the fact that you know God is with you. You know this is what will make the difference, not your rational assessment of a weaponry and that of your enemies. When the army is about to attack a city, it first proclaims peace to it. You should say it is taking a peacemaking stance and operating in love toward its enemies, though admittedly peace is a euphemism for surrender. But while such surrender will mean the city's people will lose their independence, they will not lose their lives. If the city refuses to surrender and the Israelites lay siege to it, there are limits to the way they can do so. War regularly ravages the country where it is waged. You can eat the fruit of the tree, but you can't destroy the trees, Deuteronomy says. Such a list of constraints would be the despair of any general. As many modern people are offended at the Torah's talk of war, so we are offended by its talk of an eye for an eye. That formula appears in 3 different contexts. Here it is again taking up its concern with perjury. 1 Kings 21 tells a chilling story about a man executed on the basis of false testimony. Suppose, like those false witnesses, you are made an offer you can't refuse in order to get you to offer false testimony. Or suppose the family next door has better land than you and you are tempted to lie in order to defraud them of it. The warning about not moving your neighbor's boundary marker in order to appropriate some of his land makes one think of a situation of this kind. Deuteronomy attaches a chilling sanction to such action. It speaks poetically as Jesus will when he speaks of cutting off your own hand. And we have no indication that anyone ever understood the formula with prosaic literalness. The story in 1 Kings 21 illustrates the point in its own way. The people who commissioned the false testimony that cost Naboth his life are not brought to court and executed, but God does see that they lost their lives. What the rule indicates is that whatever you are inclined to try to swindle a person of something, you risk losing an equivalent to whatever you're hoping to gain. As the Naboth story also suggests, you are unwise to think that your power or resources can give you ways of distinguishing yourself from the act you commission and or of evading the penalty for the act. Everyone is to be treated the same way. You are not to think of sparing someone because of who they are. So we talk about war, but we also talk about false testimony. If lying for advantage what is okay, then it's really hard for a system to keep up if everyone is trying to underhand each other. Nice. After I'm done reading, you want to check my hardware bag, see if there's any pieces that you can use. Numbers, Deuteronomy 21. Murder desecrates the land. If a slain person shows up on the soil Yahweh your God is giving you to take possession of, falling in the open country, and it is not known who struck him down, your elders or authorities will go out and take measurements to the cities around the slain person. The city nearest the slain person, the elders of that city will get a heifer that has not been worked, not pulled in the yoke. The elders of that city will bring the heifer to a wash that is flowing and that is not worked or sown, and they'll break the heifer's neck there in the wash. The Levitical priests will come forward, because Yahweh God chose them to minister to him and to bless in Yahweh's name. And every dispute or assault rests on their word. All the elders of that city that is nearest to the slain person will cleanse their hand over the heifer whose neck has been broken in the wash. They will declare, our hands did not shed this blood. Our eyes did not see. Make expiation for your people Israel, whom you redeemed, Yahweh. Do not put the blood of an innocent person in the midst of your people Israel, and the blood will be expiated for them. You yourself will consume away the blood of the innocent person from your midst, because you will be doing what is right in Yahweh's eyes. When you go out to battle against your enemies, Yahweh your God gives them into your power, and you take them captive. And you see among the captives a beautiful woman. You attach her and take her as wife, and you bring her into your house. And she shaves her head, trims her nails, puts away her clothes as a captive, lives in your house, and grieves for her father and mother for a month. And after this, you have sex with her and become her husband, and she becomes your wife. If you then do not want her, you are to send her off wherever she wishes. You will certainly not sell her for money. You will not do whatever you like with her, because you humbled her. Yep. And this is the part where you see the connection between the Garden of Eden, where it says, and you see. Yeah, so already you see the writer of Deuteronomy is like, this is not cool practice, but
Not good.
it's the Yahweh, the God of the Bible, is always not, he's working with what he has. If he only worked in optimal solutions, then he'll never work. Last night I watched the second episode of an enchanting TV series called The #1 Ladies Detective Agency. At one level, alright, also we see here that if a slain person was found, the city, the elders, will actually do this ceremony to say, like, we don't know how this happened. And we give it to Yahweh. Because it, like, slain blood pollutes the land. Yeah, and like, you know, the land is supposed to be seen as a garden. Yep. And so then they go through the ceremony of like, you confess you did not do anything that did anything to this person who was killed. Last night I watched the second episode of an enchanting TV series called The #1 Ladies Detective Agency. At one level, it's just another detective series in the Miss Maple genre, but it has a winsomeness deriving from its setting in Botswana. The community's life straddles traditional and modern society, and the former of these elements stands closer to the Old Testament than Western life does. An incident in the first episode involves a meeting of the village elders to decide a dispute over a missing goat. The scene compares with the kind of procedure the Torah prescribes. Last night's episode involved a missing person. The lady detective proved he had been eaten by a crocodile. His wife was not as saddened as one might have expected, but he was a womanizer, she said. The concern in Deuteronomy 21 with an unsolved death begins with a dead body rather than a missing person. And it has a different starting point from the rules about asylum cities. Those passages start from an awareness that a homicide causes trouble within the community, and they look for a fair way of resolving that trouble. In Deuteronomy 21, no one knows whose body it is, who the killer was, or whose family the person belonged to, or if there are answers to these questions. The rule is not concerned about them. Maybe it's someone from far away who has suffered the fate that nearly fell on Joseph at the hands of his brothers. All that's irrelevant. The point is that, ready for clincher? Murder stains the community and the land. Elsewhere, the Torah speaks of it as an assault on God because humanity is made in God's image, or speaks of the victim's blood crying out from the ground. So the stain needs to be cleansed, and the community has to take responsibility for this. They cannot say it was nothing to do with us, or rather they must say it was nothing to do with us, in that we as a community were not responsible for the killing, but it is our business, in the sense that we'll take on responsibility for dealing with the matter. The procedure is a means of gaining expiation, of removing the stain that has come on the land and the people because of the murder. That cannot be done by convicting the murderer, but the case cannot be simply filed under unsolved homicides. The stain lies on the land and the people. The death of the animal counterbalances that. It is not exactly a sacrifice. The animal is not killed at the sanctuary and not killed in such a way that its blood flows as it would at a sacrifice. The animal is in its newborn, unsullied, pure state. And so is the canyon where the rite takes place. The elders, as the community's representatives, do not put their hand on the animal in a way that suggests that they identify with it or that it takes their place, but they do wash their hands over it so that the stain on their hands moves the animal. Why the ritual should have the desired effect is not clear, and Deuteronomy is not offering a rationale for it may suggest no one knew. The rule resembles ones known from other Middle Eastern peoples, so it looks like another example of a practice God takes over and makes the means of achieving something. Here it is God's means of providing expiation for the land, as there is no exactly logical reason for God's accepting a sacrifice as making up for wrongdoing. So there's no exactly logical reason for God's accepting this heifer's death as a means of cleansing. But God does, so. The idea of God's making expiation underlies the grace involved. By its nature, making expiation, doing something to put things right when they are wrong, is the business of the people responsible for the wrong. It is usually human beings who make expiation. Here God makes expiation. The community can relax about the possible aftermath of this horrible event in its midst. If it does what God says, things will be okay. The rule about the treatment of a woman captive starts realistically from another aspect of how things are and seeks to limit their negative consequences. It takes for granted the way fighters end up marrying women from the people they fought against and seeks to protect the woman from the worst consequences of this fact. When a man marries such a woman, he may be inclined to treat her as less than a real wife. The rule requires that this shall not happen. If he decides he made a mistake, he cannot just treat her as if she is a foreign slave that he bought. She has the same right to a proper divorce as any other woman. Of course, Deuteronomy will assume. Ideally, you shouldn't be divorcing, but such things happen. And in these circumstances, the person without any power in the situation needs protecting. A subsequent rule about how you treat your sons also circumscribes the rights of husbands. Like the preceding rule is not concerned with theoretical questions about whether polygamy ought to happen. Polygamy happens. It wants to deal with one of its possible consequences. A man cannot decide to treat his second son as his firstborn, with the status and privileges and responsibilities that go with this, just because he likes his mother more. A rule like this seeks to preserve proper order in the community. The following rule about the rebellious son is also in part concerned with order in the community. It concerns an adult son, not a child. An adult is capable of profligacy and drunkenness, which are likely to involve other people. They affect the community and are thus the entire community's business. It is therefore his parents' responsibility to bring him before the community court. Their concern will also be that his actions will imperil the entire family, and thus ultimately the community, which will have to deal with there being an impoverished family in its midst. The parents cannot let him simply use up its resources. He is himself protected by their not being able to take action against him on their own. Maybe because of a grudge against him. The sanction of stoning shows how important the matter is. The last rule in the chapter pairs with the first. A man who has been executed may be exposed to shame him, as happened to Saul. But the exposed body itself defiles the land, as murder defiles the land. So does capital punishment. There is an ambiguity about this act. One act of defilement must not be followed by another. Let me grab the hardware. Huh? Yep. I'll give you time to look through it.
Oh, I don't care.
Yep. So that's literally everything that doesn't involve electrical parts. I have another miscellaneous bag. It involves electrical parts if you want to look at that. Yep. So yeah, so we did the reading. Let me know when you're ready to go. Hey guys.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hello.
How we all doing?
Well, I just got home like about an hour ago or so.
Nice.
Messing around in Palworld currently.
Yeah, same here. I, for the life of me, can't find quartz.
Quartz spawns pretty much exclusively to the north.
Okay.
Is it in the Arctic area?
Yep.
I thought quartz was maybe in the Mount Obsidian area, but maybe I'm misremembering that.
I didn't see any. Mount Obsidian mostly seems to have like oil and sulfur.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking of, because I just know there was quite a few things that was there that I couldn't utilize the last time I played Palworld. Because I never really got very far in it.
Makes sense.
I really need to make a sphere module.
Did I not get... Why do I still only have 40?
You know what? Making 17,000 nails sounds like a mistake.
1,000 or 100?
17,000.
I disagree.
Yeah.
I'll put
Yeah,
it.
I
Is it a
disagree.
mistake,
It
though?
will... Yeah, if you have the materials, then you will never have to worry about your nail supply again.
Yeah, I'll just make 10,000 and let that be okay. And then 5,000 I guess, and I'll just let my pal just keep working on that.
Time to have a dedicated workbench just for that.
That's
Oh,
why I'm
I
not
haven't
needing much
touched
sulfur. My robots are getting distracted doing the wrong kind of work.
Are your golems like a type of PAL, or is it like something else that you can?
They're a type of PAL.
Okay.
Just one that I've caught a truly excessive number of copies of because I wanted my entire mining force to be them.
I mean, that makes sense, especially if they're visually thematic.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Sorry, you were saying something, bro. Was talking to me.
Robots.
Robots. Are they great little workers?
They have mining. They have mining affinity 6.
Oh.
So yes.
That they are then.
Man, I can't wait for an upgrade to this musket and its 3-hour reload. Someday.
Right. I was going to check on the rules for the makeshift assault rifle for you.
Oh yeah, I needed to check that too. I forgot that was like something I was going to check what I had a recipe for.
Alright, so
Oh,
you said...
Kilmaries.
So quartz
I remember them
mostly in
being
cold
good
region.
first
Alright.
because they were fast.
So it turns out I also have one of those schematics. If it turns out that they match, I seem to recall that there's something that lets you view schematics.
Oh, really?
I remember that, like, before early access. I haven't seen it again, but like in early access, there was a thing where it allows you to combine them.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it, because I saw it when I was just going through the technology list for one reason or another.
Rating manual.
Oh, you're new. Oh,
Thought I had.
yeah, they're level 50. No, level 44.
What requires a 50?
I found some Grand Cherry Aqua.
Ah,
You're a fast travel right when I got here, and I was like, yeah. I'm just going to first hunt some quartz. That's my goal. I'm literally in my bases. Quartz and hardwood right now are my resources that is.
Oh, there's a lot of hardwood in the desert, and like in the foresty areas of the desert.
Okay.
you can pretty much anywhere with that has severe temperatures tends to have hardwood in my experience. I could have swore that.
So if I make a base in the cold region, am I going to have to put up those little heaters for my pals
Yes.
to survive?
Because the base doesn't inherently protect you from the temperature.
Okay. And pals do experience temperature adjustments?
As best I can tell, no, only you
Okay.
do.
Only I do. Okay. I see. So that little heater is making it so I can just go around my base without sweating. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a cooler and a heater because the desert is the desert.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you would expect from what deserts do with temperature.
Yeah.
It looks like that. Okay, this extreme temperatures in general. Because the trees here in the ice area also get hardwood.
I was just saying the desert because it's pretty, like there's spots that's pretty, thick with them. Okay, max out Depresso, 5 out of 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a little sad. On my early access, I had nice little protective shirts of coal that made it so that I just needed as like an accessory.
I remember that. I've been missing those too.
I think
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
might
off.
exist
You're
because I've
fine.
seen the different like cosmetic like headpieces and the like vendor recipe. Those do give different like damage reductions or hair capacity and stuff.
Cosmetics actually give numbers?
So, and because of that, I'm assuming there might be one that has resistances to elements.
Anyways, I did find the table. It's the drafting table.
Drafting table. Okay.
Yep.
Well, let's see how many
It's
more
a level.
races I need to catch.
It's a level 45 facility though.
Okay. I still need to set up that PAL expedition thing that I saw you guys were messing with before.
It seems to be working now, but
Yeah.
it hadn't been earlier.
Yeah, it was only you because I got on that night and I did like, this is working just fine. So I don't know what was happening. Why it was, for you specifically it was bugging out.
I don't know.
Sometimes the things just do be like that, unfortunately. Also, I've noticed that it's faster to roll places than to sprint.
Well,
Huh. It's a bit surprising. I suppose I need to go commit violence and catch stuff and whatnot. I need more tech.
Okay, I need another 20 more dire howls for leveling up my ride.
Alright. Okay, so on the topic of transferring pals, I did notice that the PAL flea market exists, though I don't have the tech points to unlock it just yet.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, I believe. Oh, wait, up, get up. That's Philip Bones.
Yep.
That has my lotuses.
Incidentally, Corey, how's the game been going on your end?
I mean, yeah, I'm having a great time. I like this game is weird. Like there's always something to explore. And so
Oh yeah, it is a makeshift assault
So,
rifle schematic one.
it's crazy because this is a pretty much, people say it's a grind game, but there's enough
It
variance.
really is. It's just it's
I'll
the
say-
same type of grind game Ark is really, which is
In large part, the fact that we've been playing on a server has been mitigating it, because that means
Okay.
so long as you get some flavor of automation built, you will end up with plenty of whatever resource the automation produces.
yeah, that's another part of it.
Yeah, so open that and this goes in there. Alright, I finally have enough hardwood just to make a hardwood ore. That's where it's
Nice.
like I've been behind everyone leveling up, but anytime I'm on,
Not anymore.
my brain is like automation.
Agreed.
Hey, that might have been a good thing for us doing a spout of Factorio and me yapping about how to automate.
Yeah, I have learned
Or
though
what's
that
good about it.
platforms are a blessing and curse. Like, I have learned
Yeah,
that
that.
pals do not want to like go towards trees if I make a base foundation, because you can't put a tree on the platform, and so I'll put it around, and then my pals will just forget that trees exist.
Sometimes it do be like that.
I have noticed that pathing has become a lot less of an issue, simply because if your pals can't get something, they just telecommute
Yeah.
and work at it anyways.
Yeah, well, for this one,
Yeah,
it's like the pals don't even know
It
it's
used to be a
there.
lot worse in early access. Too. What were you gonna say, Clay?
I was saying, it's like for the tree thing, pals just don't, like, they act like it's like out of mind for them. It's not even like a path.
Yeah, they might also have more priorities towards other things, which is also kind of rough to just get used to sometimes.
And so, yeah, I'll have like.
Oh, it might be worth trying building the PAL work managing structure. I forget its name at the moment. And then setting
the one that
priorities for one of
did.
your monsters that will do nothing but
Oh
woodworking.
no, I have like pals that's all they have. Like the horses, that all they can do is woodworking, and even
Oh,
there,
okay.
they're just they're idling on my base.
Weird.
And so I found a place that had sulfur and coal.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's actually like where, and there's trees there too. And so that's I've like it's my second base, but it's a really good second base. And
Okay,
so
I
I'm
just
gonna
had
remove
just
my
enough
first base to where the
seeds to
quartz is
max.
at because I'm tired of. Yeah. You ready? All right. So I gotta bounce.
All right.
All right.
See you.
All right.